record.
Security officials across the country are beefing up their presence at airports and other transit hubs. Some of that will likely be visible, like canine units and heavily armed officers. Other security enhancements, though, officials say we won't see. Even on a local level, police departments across the country are making some changes to security plans for parades and celebrations on Monday. And while security officials are encouraging folks to get out and enjoy the festivities, as always, they're encouraging you to say something if you see something that doesn't look right. In Washington, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News.
A Tucson man is in custody. Arizona investigators say Maheen Khan threatened to commit acts of terrorism against government buildings. Arena football may be interested in Johnny Football.
He may not be desired in the NFL, but a different league is rolling out the welcome mat for former Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel. Arena Football League Commissioner Scott Butera says the AFL would open its door if Manziel wanted to play football. Butera telling TMZ Sports that the AFL could provide a strong platform for Johnny Football to demonstrate that he is back. No word on Manziel's thoughts on the offer, the former Browns quarterback announcing earlier this week his plans to get sober and begin getting back in football shape. The NFL announced Thursday that Manziel had been suspended for 4 games stemming from a violation of the league's substance abuse policy. Matt Napolitano, Fox News.
In NASCAR Sprint Cup Action Series, the Coke Zero 400 at Daytona International Speedway in Florida.
They'll see the finish line. Brad Keselowski out front. Around goes Kurt Busch. Keselowski's going to hang on. Keselowski wins at Daytona.
The call on NBC, Kyle Busch finishing second, while Trevor Bayne finished third. I'm Tom Graham, Fox News Radio.
Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Skies turn cloudy overnight, low 60s. Off and on rain showers all through your Sunday. Our highs upper 70s. Watch out for the 4th of July. Periods of showers and storms as low pressure arrives. There's the potential for heavy rainfall. Our highs upper 70s. I'm Todd Bork from the Weather Channel for Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hi, I'm Derek Stroman from the new talk show called Speak Your Mind. I have a great show lined up for you with my co-host Jimmy Zane and my featured guest host P. Hill Gutter in his segment called A Moment of Realness. On Speak Your Mind, we're asking you to do just that. I have a wonderful lineup of comedians, skits, and just a ton of interesting topics to keep listeners interested in our show. We'll have trivia questions, prize giveaways, gift certificates, and so much more. Speak Your Mind is backed by my company called Stroman Entertainment, which showcases a whole slew of entertainment, from comedy to music bands, murder mystery to drag queen shows, and also available to hire for private parties, weddings, and so on. This is not just entertainment, this is Stroman Entertainment. Log on to my website, StromanEntertainment.com. Remember to listen to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM, Saturdays, midnight to 1 a.m.
Be listening every Sunday at 11 a.m. for On the Money with Gil Kuda. Gil will be answering your financial questions on how to thrive in today's market. Your one-stop financial source is On the Money with Gil Kuda. Sundays at 11 a.m. on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
The all-new and improved WCBM.com is here. Get the latest top stories, podcasts, interviews, and so much more. Stream your favorite show and hear the news that other media ignores. Stay connected and informed at the brand new WCBM.com.
Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Sean Casey, Frank Luber. Hi, this is Tom Marr.
Rush Limbaugh.
The Sean Hannity Show. The Mark Levin Show.
The Savage Nation is on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Speak Your Mind is sponsored by Derek Stroman and Stroman Entertainment. This is Talk Radio 680 WCBM. Time now for Speak Your Mind. Here's your hosts, Derek Stroman and Jimmy Zane.
Hey guys, welcome to Speak Your Mind. Here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM. I am Jimmy Zane.
And I'm your host, Derek Stroman. And of course, over there is the featured guest host on Speak Your Mind. His name is P. Hill Gutter.
Hey.
P. Hill.
And tonight, y'all, we have documentary filmmaker Dan Cosgrove. excuse me, Dan. Dan Cosgrove. Okay, he's in the studio. He's in the studio with us, and he is the owner and creator of his live streaming television station called TV Free Baltimore.
Great to be here.
All right,
Well, that's good.
And look, guys. I just want to start off by saying to everybody, happy Independence Day weekend. Okay, I just want to start off there. I had a good start to mine. Got up early this morning and shout out to Sandy Point State Park. Okay, and for our family reunion, it's the 43rd Robinson family reunion.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, real nice. It was good getting reacquainted with a lot of my family. I lived overseas growing up because my father was in the service in the Army. So, getting back into the city where I'm from, where I was born at, which is Baltimore City, it took a little while to really get familiarized with all of my family, and I got a lot of family out there, a lot. I met some really great people today, and we exchanged numbers, and we're gonna try to keep in touch. Everybody says that every family reunion, we're gonna hook up. We're gonna do something later, but this time is really gonna happen. Justin, your father, your uncle, I believe that was Darnell. It was good to meet him today and meet you. Justin is a cousin of mine, young artist, R&B artist, and he knows what kind of work I do as being heavily involved in entertainment. So we're going to work together here in the near future, him and my son. So that's going to be fun. I just wanted to say what's up to everybody that was at the family reunion. Again, that was our 43rd Robinson family reunion. And, we had a blast, man. It was a beautiful day today.
I love family reunions. That's where I met my last girlfriend.
Stop.
She was my sister before she was my wife.
Oh, my goodness. Jimmy Zane. It would be you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, man. It's real nice. I mean, a lot of beautiful people, man.
Well, it's good to get together and actually, see family you haven't seen for a long time. And that's what good thing about a family reunion is,
Sure. Well, how about you guys? I mean, did you guys do anything exciting on this Saturday?
Yeah, I DJ'd a wedding.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting, right? Or no? It wasn't fun?
Yeah, it is. I've done so many of them. It's only exciting when the bride and groom are really intoxicated and they start a fight with each other about their exes. That's the funny thing.
The ex wasn't you, was it?
No. No. Well, how's your wife and my kids?
You did kind of inclinate that, though. You did kind of hint around to that, so it could have easily been you.
No,
you set them up, I knock them down.
Yeah, right.
You did set it up, though. You set yourself up for that one.
Yeah, I guess I did, man.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Me and the family and the kids. We had a chance to actually, set up the patio to get ready, for guests to come over for a few barbecues. So I finally got around to it, which was a task
painstaking.
In its own, man, this was crazy. Yeah, I've been ripping and running, the past 2 weeks. So to finally actually get around to it, it's definitely.
Well, you did the cooking? Did you do the cooking?
No cooking or anything was done. It was actually the setup.
Food? Oh, okay.
Oh, he set everything up.
Yeah, setup.
No barbecue.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you didn't have.
Well, he's setting up, I guess, for tomorrow, right?
No,
for Monday.
Everything wasn't put together, but now it's put together.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Well, the 4th is actually Monday.
But everybody usually celebrates it like on a Saturday or the Sunday before.
The weekend of, right?
But actually, we actually just set up, the tent. the canopy and everything, and got the patio and everything prepared for the duration of the summer.
I understand.
When we parties grill, to come.
Yeah, exactly. Right, when we grill, man. It's not a game.
Right. Something heavy. Your family has to prepare. Y'all get it all set up.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You get it all set up, and then you rock and roll on the floor.
And it's going to stay up there, too. I'm going to have, center blocks or something for the wintertime for when it's time to tailgate for football season.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
But watch, he'll walk out and there'll be homeless people sleeping in his bed.
Everybody likes the tailgate.
Right. I'm here for the tailgating party.
Yeah, I'll feel.
Get off my lawn, man.
Right. Yeah. Who's your favorite team? Well, I love the Baltimore Colts. You're old, Bal.
Baltimore Colts, man. Yeah, get out of here with that, man. Ravens are here now.
Uh-oh. Don't kill us, Carlos.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, if you guys do want to call in for any of the stuff that we're going to be talking about, it's the number's 410-WCBM 680. That's 410-922-6680.
Yeah, and the shows Speak Your Mind. So that's what you're supposed to do. That's what
Call
we're
and speak
doing.
your mind, right.
And please keep it clean.
Right. Or you'll get the dump button. I'm telling you now, we're ready.
We got Derek Stroman on the dump button.
That's right. We're dump button trigger happy.
He will dump on you.
But we respect everybody. Of course, we don't want to have to dump anybody. So just call up here, voice your opinions. Hey, state some facts. We're good with that too. We're not the political kind of guys all the time. I mean, sometimes we'll touch on some points, and there's some hot topics going on right now.
Oh yeah.
And I want to actually start with Jimmy Zane, and why don't you tell us, Jimmy, what's on your mind?
Well, I'll tell you what's on my mind is a lot of people are making a big stink about the transgender bathroom, and it's funny that people are really making a big stink about it now. And if you really think about it, if you guys have ever been into a Subway, they have one bathroom, and there's a picture of a man and a woman, okay? But nobody ever makes a stink about that. But as soon as you mention the words transgender, honestly, if I walk into the men's room and there's a guy or a woman there standing up peeing, okay, it's probably transgender, I hope. I might walk over, take a look, see if one's bigger than mine, but I'm just saying, people are making a big stink of this. And the thing is, like you said before, Derek, I don't know why people are making a big stink about it. I mean, if you're a transgender, you identify yourself as a woman, you're using a female bathroom. So a guy gets upset because he says, well, his daughter uses that bathroom. Well, like you said, you're in there to use the bathroom. You're in and out.
Exactly.
You're not having a conversation, with this person. And 90% of the time, you probably won't even realize there's a transgender in there because there's stalls.
That's right.
So unless you can really identify that person as a male dressed as a female, then I don't see what the big deal is. And people are making a big stink about it. I mean, now there is people out there that claim to be transgenders, and you can tell they're men. I mean, look at Dale. Brittany girl Dale walks up and down Ritchie Highway.
Right.
He doesn't even look like a female. He looks like David Lee Roth on crack.
Mind you, this is a friend of Jimmy Zane's, by the way.
Yeah, I love Dale. Don't get me wrong.
He can talk about Dale,
right?
Because he knows Dale very well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I got arrested because of him. Nothing bad. I took up for him because people were chasing him. But I ended up going to jail because, I had some words. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'd like to add something to the conversation. I had a friend that was transgender, but she passed away in December, and her name was Michelle Ann Farrell, and she was part of the local film community, and she created a documentary called Unraveling Michelle, and the WCBM listeners can go on YouTube and search for Unraveling Michelle, and there's the trailers on there, not the film. But she and I became friends. And I didn't know her when she was a man. I only knew her when she was a female.
But when you said female, did he actually go through the full sex change?
I don't know. And to be honest with you, I never asked. And the documentary shows him in the doctor's office having some procedures done, but it doesn't reveal whether or not the plumbing was actually changed.
Right.
But that didn't matter to me.
Right.
Okay. We met down at the Creative Alliance when she was teaching classes, and I was a student. We became friends. So I would go up to her apartment, or she would come down to my house. We would work together on all kinds of film stuff. And by working together, we would get hungry, and we would go out in public to restaurants. Now, when we went out, she never, ever mentioned this whole thing about which bathroom to use. It never crossed my mind either. But when we were out, she would get up, she would go.
Use the ladies' room?
I don't know. We never went to the bathroom at the same time, so I don't know which bathroom that she used. But the point I'm getting to, before the mainstream media threw all of this in our face, she, and I suspect other transgender people, they worked it out on their own.
Right. Most likely, the women's room.
I don't know, but the point is that when I was out with her, not once did she say the government has to intervene and create laws, and she never said any of that. She just took care of her business, and there was never any controversy. Now, I will challenge the WCBM listeners to call in, and I'll challenge you guys too. Tell me when there was ever a news story of a transgender person going into the bathroom and being beaten up. or
Well, actually, it happened a couple times.
It has.
It happened a couple times. Matter of fact, in Florida,
right,
a transgender African American male who identified himself as a female,
right,
was in the female's bathroom, and then a father found out that he was in there and went in there and beat the guy almost to death. The guy was
recently?
charged. Oh, this was 2 years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago.
This is not something I heard about.
My thing is, it's all about. I mean, let's be realistic. It's all about how well one is blending in.
Correct.
That's the bottom line.
Right.
It's how well or how much information do you have on a particular individual that that we're talking about, or that could be in concern or of concern rather. So my point is, if, like you're saying, what's
Michelle
her name?
and
Michelle, okay,
right?
If she's really doing a good job at passing as a woman, then most likely she's going to go in the ladies' room. She's going to go in the ladies' room. She's going to go. Women don't stand up at commodes.
I agree.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Women don't stand up at commodes, so she goes in the ladies' room.
Unless if it's massive.
well, she is not going to go in the men's room, is my point.
Oh, no doubt.
So she's in the women's room. Nobody is the wiser. She handles her business like you said you and I were talking about earlier, Jimmy. And she's out of there. It's not a social gathering. I know, a bunch of girls like to go to the club. They all want to go to the bathroom together and hang out and put on makeup and all that. Now, if you want to get discovered, then you're going to go do all that. If you really want people to know and you let enough information out, then they're going to find out.
Well, what I don't understand is now, as we've heard on the news, in another year, the military is allowing transgenders. Well, let me ask you a question. Why is there got to be a thing about it now? I mean, first of all, you're wearing 3 type of uniforms: Class A, Class B, Class C. Okay, and they allow gays and lesbians in the military already. So what's the big deal? What, you have somebody who's dressed as a woman?
I think I know why.
Why?
Because see, the thing is, a lot of the actual trannies, a lot of them think that they should remain hidden, and the ones who want to be, quote unquote, all open, which all apologies to all of the, the trannies out there. Like, look, man, we don't have anything against you, but no one really, I don't think nobody really, cares. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially like if they have coming out parties and stuff like nobody cares.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like nobody, it's like, hey, I'm this, I'm that. Like, it's like my thing is like, okay. So as I was saying, you know what I mean?
You're still, if you care so much, then you are involving yourself in someone else's business.
Exactly. Right. So it's like they choose, you know what I mean? So I guess it's kind of like causing a process of elimination of saying, well, okay, for those who want to be equal or consider them, pretty much put in the bracket of being equal as everyone else, now we're going to give you that option, but we're going to make it a lot more, strict, whereas though you can expose the ones who choose to remain hidden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because you'll have another tranny saying, that's a man.
well, how about this? How about this, guys? Before we hit break, let's go ahead and take one of the callers and see what they have to say about this.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
All right. Okay, who we got on the air? All right, Shannon in Dundalk. You're on the phone. Speaker mine with Derek, me, and P. Hill.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Shannon, you there? Maybe Shannon's not there.
Okay.
Who do we got?
Let's go to our second caller here. Who's that? Robert in Perry Hall? Okay.
All right, Perry Hall, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Let me ask you, you guys better get real, man. You think that there's more people that care than you think that don't care about this?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you an example.
All right.
Let's say a man that was born a male goes into the Marines and goes to San Diego and when he gets there, he tells him that he wants to. He thinks he's a female. What barracks do you send him to, the male or the female?
Well, if he's a transgender and he identifies himself as a female, they're going to send him to the female barracks.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're going to say. That's what they're saying they're going to start doing.
Right.
And by sending, and he's a male. He was born a male. His genitalia is male, but he's going to take showers with females.
Now, this is one thing I'm
that's a good question, and that's very good, actually.
I'm still curious on that as well, sir. I'm still wondering, do you have to go through the procedure first before you can start classifying?
Yeah, but if you
yourself?
go through the procedure, are you still considered transgender, or now are you full-fledged female?
Would you would still be a transgender, right?
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
To me,
I mean, like if
accepting, it's going to be a very difficult transition, sir. Bottom line, this is nothing easy. I mean, right now we're opening our arms to everything, and we're accepting everything. And this, being the way that I am, I'm like, sometimes it's tough. But the flip side of that is if our government is willing to accept a lot of these changes, then I mean, who are we really to?
I agree.
To knock it. I mean, we can voice our opinions like we're doing now on this show. Speak your mind, and thank you for calling up as well.
Look, I look at it this way: if they're willing to fight for our country and to defend our flag and defend our freedom, I don't care if you got a penis, vagina, and you think you're a man, female, whatever. If you're here to fight for that flag in our country, so be it.
Or both. Even hermaphrodites.
Right. I don't care. If you're willing to fight for this country and defend our flag and our freedom, so be it. If your male says a female, do it. So. What? Oh, somebody. Is that another caller? Is that still Robert?
Somebody still on the line here?
Okay. Well, hey, Robert, we appreciate the call. Thank you very much. And that was a very good question. Good points, too.
Absolutely, Robert. Thanks for the call.
So. But anybody else? What we got?
So let's go to. Okay.
All right, we're going to take a break. Yeah.
We are going to go to break. When we come back from break, we'll talk to what's this? Laura Scooter. well, Chico. I'm sorry, Chico and Glen Burnie.
Our man
after
Chico.
We get back, it might be Chico. Yeah,
it might be our man
yeah,
Chico.
Chico. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get to you, Chico, right after these messages. And so you're listening to Speak Your Mind here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Why do 8 out of 10 drivers prefer Lyft over the competition? Could be that you earn up to $1,500 a week driving your own car during hours you choose. Give enough rides each week and you can keep up to 95% commission. That's right, 95%. Better yet, we'll start you off with a $500 bonus. That's right, $500 for each new Lyft driver in Baltimore. And you'll only earn more from there. Whether you're putting money toward a mortgage, saving for vacation, or just looking for a better way to earn, choose Lyft. Apply at lyftbal.com. That's LYFTBAL.com today. While you jot that down, here's another fun fact. Lyft is the only app that allows tipping, and 60% of our rides tip the driver. Because at Lyft, drivers come first. Be your own boss, pick your own schedule, and get paid weekly. Experience the difference of Lyft and pocket that $500 bonus by applying at LYFTBAL.com today. Terms apply.
Hi, I'm Derek Stroman from the new talk show called Speak Your Mind. I have a great show lined up for you with my co-host Jimmy Zane and my featured guest host P. Hill Gutter in his segment called A Moment of Realness. On Speak Your Mind, we're asking you to do just that. I have a wonderful lineup of comedians, skits, and just a ton of interesting topics to keep listeners interested in our show. We'll have trivia questions, prize giveaways, gift certificates, and so much more. Speak Your Mind is backed by my company called Stroman Entertainment, which showcases a whole slew of entertainment, from comedy to music bands, murder mystery to drag queen shows, and also available to hire for private parties, weddings, and so on. This is not just entertainment, this is Stroman Entertainment. Log on to my website, stromanentertainment.com. Remember to listen to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM, Saturdays, midnight to 1 a.m.
If you need a place for your business clients or out-of-town guests to stay, the Hampton Inn, Owings Mills, is the perfect accommodation. The Hampton Inn is conveniently located close to the heart of Baltimore. Enjoy the comforts of home and friendly service at the Hampton Inn, Owings Mills. Start your day with Hampton's free hot breakfast, served daily. Even if you're in a rush, don't miss the most important meal of the day. On your way out, simply grab one of the free Hampton On the Run breakfast bags. Available Monday to Friday. Ask their knowledgeable team members for restaurant recommendations for lunch or dinner. The Hampton Inn provides rooms with a clean and fresh Hampton bed and free high-speed internet access. There's a 24-hour accessible business center, heated indoor swimming pool, and access to the fitness center. A true value from your friends at the Hampton Inn, Owings Mills. Book your reservations now at hampton.com or simply call 410-654-2780.
This is less consoling. First in war, first in peace, first in the hearts of his countrymen. An Independence Day tribute to the father of our country. And the Washington Post, 25 Reasons to Oppose Trump for President. And the Weekly Standard Magazine's Transgender Locker Room. Sunday night, 10 p.m. on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
The views and opinions you hear on Talk Radio 680 WCBM and WCBM.com are not necessarily those of the owners, management, employers, and advertisers of WCBM.
And now more of Speak Your Mind with Derek Stroman and Jimmy Zane on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hey guys, welcome back to Speak Your Mind here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hey.
And we got Chico on the line.
Yeah, and we're going to take Chico now before we go into Stroman's Comedy Kung Fu. Yeah. Hey, Chico, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah, Chico, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, man, long time no see.
Yes, long time, man. Sorry that our favorite place, closed, but I think you guys found another venue you guys were jamming out to, yeah?
Yeah, we're at the Birdcage on Tuesdays now.
Oh, Birdcage. Love that place,
Tuesdays
man. Great
or
wings.
Wednesdays? I thought it was Wednesdays.
Tuesdays right now.
Oh, it is Tuesdays?
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. How are things going over there?
We had a great night. You know. We're growing, you know. The regular crowd came out plus some extras. It was a great night of music.
Great. Hey, Chico. Do you remember Dan Cosgrove?
Yes.
Hello.
Hey, we got Dan in the studio, Chico.
He's in the studio with us.
All right.
Yeah.
How you doing, Dan?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, listen. The reason I'm calling is I'm kind of disappointed with the media in Baltimore.
About what?
Join the club.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they have carried on so heavily about this Laura Scuda shooting. And, you know, they were like, oh, yeah, he was at a peace rally and all that. Has anybody listened to his music?
Yeah, but I don't think the thing is listening to music, what he expresses his music is how he feels and what goes on in the city of Baltimore. The thing with him is, apparently he was very big with the community and helped a lot of kids out, tried to be a positive role model. And here this guy's just driving down the road and gets shot and killed. He was murdered. He was assassinated.
Yeah, he was murdered, but we had a 90-year-old woman who was beat to death, and we have not heard any more about it.
That's just still the same like with Mackenzie Elliott. I mean, we still haven't found her killer yet.
Well, let me speak over. Go ahead, Chico. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, you know how I felt about Mackenzie Elliott. I wrote a song about it.
Teardrops and Blood, absolutely.
You know, and I don't know. It was when I watched the video. He was talking about he sells crack, he sells dope, you know, and all this. And then they have a little girl and a little boy dancing to his music, and I'm like...
You just got to keep in mind, Chico, and I know that you're very familiar with this, and you and I know each other really well, and the stance that I'm going to take on this is something that you know as well as I do. It is a culture of music. It is something that young people... a way of expression. They talk about what's going on the streets, whether they actually do it or not. doesn't even matter.
Right.
It's music for that particular listener base. You're not going to get
that type of genre.
You're not going to sit up, Chico. And I know, you're not actually, a teenager anymore or in your early 20s, and you're not going to sit there and just listen to this music. It's not your genre.
I do listen to that kind of music.
Chico, what I'm saying to you is you're not going to go to the store. You're not going to download Laura Scooter's music. Your genre of music is blues, jazz, what you grew up on. Okay, so it's the only reason why I want to bring it to that type of context is because that's essentially what it is. Once we start getting into the whole thinking of what it's like for yourself and all that, and it starts to get out of context. Okay, yeah. Hey, but Chico, look,
can I add something right here?
Go ahead.
Chico, Baltimore City is a complete mess. The local media doesn't expose the things that it should. I did a documentary called Fleeing Baltimore. You can go on YouTube and just search for Fleeing Baltimore. But the documentary that I made went viral. It's from a completely different perspective, and I think a lot of WCBM listeners would enjoy that perspective of Baltimore City. The documentary is about middle-class people moving out of Baltimore City and going to the surrounding counties because of safety reasons. Mm-hmm. But it covers some of the stuff that you touched on.
Yeah, I was no saint. If you listen to my music, I talk about drugs. I talk about people dying. Mackenzie Elliott hit me very, very hard, and I guarantee you, I'm sure that was behind drugs.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. She was a victim of a
drugs
shooting,
are destroying Baltimore City.
Right, but Chico, man, we appreciate the call and thanks. We totally understand how you feel, and we're going to.
Hey, I just want to before you go, Chico, man, thanks for calling up, but I definitely want to chime in on that. As far as the elderly woman that was beaten to death, I think she was like 90 years old or something.
Yeah.
My prayers go out to her and her family or whatever. The thing is, I believe that part of the solution to that is the fact that when you actually do an observation of the story of the murder of the rap artist Laura Scooter, and you do the observation of the elderly woman and other victims of violence throughout the state, throughout the tri-state, throughout the city. Usually, when the people of that community, that were actually touched by the lives of those people, when they stand up, that's when the media actually has no choice.
That's right.
But to acknowledge that and display it throughout that, throughout that network or whatever. The people that were touched by the life of Laura Scooter actually stood up and said something. So it's kind of like in the same light of the people of, the little girl or, the elderly woman or whatever. Yeah, those people need to stand up and say something rather than to, know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like if you're not really willing to get out there and to go to the sources where you need to go to say, listen, this happened. What can we do about it to resolve the issue?
I'm the first one to jump out there.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm sure there's a lot of people who would feel as though, okay, well, what's being done about this victim? What's being done about that victim? You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, instead of asking about it, you actually have to get out there and say something about it to the correct sources, you know what I'm saying, that you need to get to.
But I feel that
I'm raising my voice.
Yeah, I feel that certain victims are highlighted in the media for political reasons.
Good points.
For a political agenda.
By everybody.
Yeah, again, thanks for the call, Chico. We appreciate that. Thank you very much, man.
Guys.
And so now we got Stroman's Comedy Kung Fu. And go ahead, Derek, take it over, brother.
We are going to pick this back up. Remember, this is Speak Your Mind. This is also a fun-based show and program. We touch a lot of topics, but right now we have to get into Stroman's Comedy Kung Fu. And we are bringing back our contestants from last weekend's show, Phoenix Rising, who should be on the line holding, and Dustin Grits, who also should be on the line holding. Now, listen to all the listeners and viewers out there. You have to call in. We're going to accept 10 callers, okay? When you call up the station, Ron's going to answer the phone, and he is going to take a name, just a name, okay? It's either going to be Phoenix or it's going to be Dustin, and then you will hang up. We're going to tally up the names, and then we will elect our winner of tonight, which is a continuation of last week's show.
Right.
Okay? Now, it is a new topic, though. It's not the same topic. Last show's topic was Donald Trump. This topic is traffic jams. Okay? I'll say it again to all you guys out there. This one is traffic jams. Okay? So, do we have Phoenix and Dustin on the line yet?
Indeed.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Awesome.
Happy Independence Day
milk
weekend.
today, huh?
Dustin, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, you two have the topic of tonight. You may begin to fight. Now, Phoenix, you are up first.
Oh, well, always a pleasure to go first, but traffic jams. I thought those were those things that you actually enjoy when you're sitting in traffic. So traffic jams, in my opinion, are actually the songs that I actually have an opportunity to learn when I'm sitting in traffic.
Nice.
Or it depends what she has in her purse.
Right. Traffic jams aren't, that big of a deal. I mean, my biggest issue with traffic jams are actually sitting in traffic for more than 25 minutes only to find out that nothing actually happened. That's the
Wow.
traffic jam. Because you're usually looking and going, where's the accident? What happened? What's going on? So you expect to kind of like pull up 20 minutes ahead of you and say, oh, well, I can see that something was taking place here. You're looking for a tow truck, a police officer, something.
An accident.
Then you see absolutely nothing.
Come to find out, it was that teenage girl texting, holding up the line.
Usually, it's just a bunch of idiots on the road who don't know how to do what I call stick and move or bob and weave. I get in, I get out, I shift left, I shift right. I do what I got to do to get from one light to the next, from one stop sign to the next, or I actually just kind of like move through traffic and I break a couple of speed limits, hope nobody's going to get hurt. We all do it. I wish that people would have just accept the fact that traffic jams happen.
Absolutely.
God, I wish I could.
Yeah, but Phoenix, you're a female.
spoken once
You can
again,
get out of
Phoenix.
that. You can get out of this.
You know what? I am a female, but I am a female without road rage. But what I do have, I don't have road rage, but what I do
Depends
have,
what time of the month it is.
I've got these two things that I carry with me all day, every day, and unfortunately, they seem to reside like just below my chin. So because they're like just below my chin, somewhere between my chin, my neck, and my chest, there's two things that'll get me out of a traffic ticket. So I'm always hoping that, hey, you know what? I hope you girls are exposed today. Are you ready? We're going to move at about 70 miles per hour, and we got to get in, we got to get out, we got to get home. Because everybody's goal after work is to get home. But you know what? Traffic jams aren't the worst thing in the world, because I also believe that somehow or another traffic jams are that one thing that maybe keep us from being stuck in an accident. Because nobody wants to be the reason that traffic is backed up. So sometimes I take it as a learning experience and I say, maybe I need to slow down today. So
Wow.
that's my idea of traffic jams.
Well, thank you for that, Phoenix. Okay. Well done. Dustin, are you still with us?
Yes, sir.
All right. You may begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above 18, I would like to talk to you today about traffic jams and the types of people we see in them. First off, we have the idiot who caused them. You can normally tell these people by their smashed fender, their hazards on, and they're normally on the phone looking confused or teed off. Then we have the speed demon. This person uses the shoulder as their own personal lane. I mean, the world is whipping around through space at 67,000 miles an hour, but this donkey needs to go an extra 30. That's pointless. It's like performing oral sex on a blow-up doll.
Wow.
Then we got the CrossFit guy. You can tell this guy with his 13.1 or 26.2 bumper stickers, usually stick figure family on his Honda Odyssey. You want to avoid this person at all costs because really the original CrossFit person was Jesus.
Wow, I see how you're seeing that.
Then we have the stoner. He successfully conceals and hits a bong without somehow going to jail, stuffing his face with a whole Little Caesars hot and ready pizza, not even taking the slice out, just rolling the whole pizza up like a blunt.
Okay, why are you talking about me like that, man?
Or you can also tell this person if his name is Dustin Grits. Then you have the diva.
Shameless self-promotion.
This woman in traffic likes to sit there, rock out, headbang, singing Lemonade while applying their makeup. This is one of the most annoying women out there. I just happen to be one of those women. And then there's the grandma. I hate her the most. She lets 8 cars on the highway in front of her while successfully remaining 3 car lengths behind. She's always knitting, and I just want to stab her in her retinas with the knitting needles while strangling her with her yarn.
It's amazing what you can do while driving.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, Dustin, quick question though. So what about the people that pretty much jump over the lane in front of you and drive like their feet hurt?
Oh, I hate that. I hate that.
Choke them with their shoelaces.
I hate that. All right, well.
Well, since this is comedy kung fu, I did want to, launch a little attack. Phoenix, you seem like a nice woman. This is kung fu, and you got to have some sort of combat. So I saw your picture on Facebook, and I have to say, you look like Dick Van Dyke and Precious had a baby.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's going to be a fight, all right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Hey, Dustin, Phoenix is coming after you now, boys.
It is your time to retaliate.
Tomorrow, July 3rd at 6 p.m. That's, again, the Beer Baron tomorrow night at 6 p.m.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Dustin. We appreciate that. Now, listen, callers, again, call in. Ron will take your call. You tell us who you think won that. And we got to go to a break. Yeah, call Ron Savage. He'll be able to tell you. He'll be able to take your call. And, we got to take a break here. You're listening to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM. We'll be right back.
Mother Nature looks to bring her own fireworks to the 4th of July. Overnight, skies turn cloudy, low 63 degrees. A warm front arrives on Sunday. We're cloudy early with off and on rain showers through a good chunk of the day. Our highs in the upper 70s. Occasional rain showers continue Sunday night, low 64. Here comes Monday. An area of low pressure arrives. Periods of scattered showers and storms. Heavy rainfall is possible in some of the strongest cells. Highs upper 70s. Scattered storms continue early Tuesday. I'm Todd Borick, the Weather Channel for Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hi, I'm Derek Stroman from the new talk show called Speak Your Mind. I have
my
a great
God,
show
I
lined
can't
up
believe that.
with my co-host Jimmy Zane and my featured guest host P. Hill Gutter in his segment called A Moment of Realness. On Speak Your Mind, we're asking you to do just that. I have a wonderful lineup of comedians, skits, and just a ton of interesting topics to keep listeners interested in our show. We'll have trivia questions, prize giveaways, gift certificates, and so much more. Speak Your Mind is backed by my company called Stroman Entertainment, which showcases a whole slew of entertainment, from comedy to music bands, murder mystery to drag queen shows, and also available to hire for private parties, weddings, and so on. This is not just entertainment, this is Stroman Entertainment. Log on to my website, stromanentertainment.com. Remember to listen to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM, Saturdays, midnight to 1 a.m.
Hi, I'm Brian Scudamore from 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Goodbye, junk. Hello, relief.
Oh, you've heard the radio ads.
Please come in. We love those ads.
Thank you. All you have to do is point.
Well?
Oh, now I really do have to point.
The magic can't happen until you do.
Awesome.
It really works. Look.
Will it even work on... Unbelievable! You point at junk, and it disappears.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Not everyone knows this, but our magic will follow you wherever you go.
We can point at work junk, and it will disappear?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
We work until midnight, 7 days a week.
So you never have to take off work to meet us. Will it follow us to our new house when we move?
You'll glitter when you walk.
Will I glitter too?
You already do, ma'am.
1-800-GOT-JUNK. Or visit 1-800-GotJunk.com.
Hi, I'm Derek Stroman from the new talk show called Speak Your Mind. I have a great show lined up for you with my co-host Jimmy Zane and my featured guest host P. Hill Gutter in his segment called A Moment of Realness. On Speak Your Mind, we're asking you to do just that. I have a wonderful lineup of comedians, skits, and just a ton of interesting topics to keep listeners interested in our show. We'll have trivia questions, prize giveaways, gift certificates, and so much more. Speak Your Mind is backed by my company called Stroman Entertainment, which showcases a whole slew of entertainment, from comedy to music bands, murder mystery to drag queen shows, and also available to hire for private parties, weddings, and so on. This is not just entertainment, this is Stroman Entertainment. Log on to my website, StromanEntertainment.com. Remember to listen to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM, Saturday, midnight to 1 a.m.
It's all good, man. Don't worry about
top
it, bro.
newsmakers and a panel of expert political analysis on Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace. Sundays at 5 p.m. on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Now more of Speak Your Mind with Derek Stroman and Jimmy Zane on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hey guys, welcome back to Speak Your Mind here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM. We're back, and we got the segment with P. Hill. It's called A Moment of Realness.
Hey,
Here we go.
Hey, thanks for calling in. Those who called in, listeners, I have like 3 points I want to touch on. The first one is going to be for you, Derek, and the listeners that's listening right now, as well as Dustin, Chris, and Phoenix.
Well, I feel sorry for Dustin, by the way.
Now, first point I want to touch on, which is the earlier topic we shed a light on, the transgender bathrooms.
Yes.
Jimmy, you caught my attention. Now, here it is. I'm saying, should we have partitions if business establishments require a designated bathroom for trannies? What do you think on it? What's your take on that, Derek?
Wow.
Should we have partitions for business establishments? Okay, so you're saying the workplace. The workplace, basically.
Any business?
Restaurants, McDonald's.
So you're saying if they had a separate bathroom for a transit?
Should we have partitions? If a lot of the majority of business establishments require a designated bathroom for trannies.
Why not? I wouldn't want to be a tranny.
I mean, what's your take on that? Hold on, Jimmy.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to make sure I understand the question first.
I don't understand it myself.
So
I
you're
understand.
saying in partitions, are we just talking about the stall? We're not talking about stalls now. You're saying
we're talking about where
in the restroom itself is what you're talking about, right? In the bathroom,
like the ones that are now,
or just like they have in there now. Where
we all understand the importance of partitions. There's a lot of establishments from time to time that do not have partitions.
Well, here in the States, in most of these restaurants and establishments, they have
men and women's room.
Men and women, not only men and women's room, but in men and women, in both men and women's rooms, they have the partitions.
That's correct.
So, except in men's room, well, I mean, there are some exceptions. What I'm saying is, the men's room has the commodes. Women's room don't have commodes. And of course, commodes are where you stand up and handle your business that way.
I learned that
in women's room, hardly ever do you see just stalls without what you're calling partitions. You hardly ever see that. I mean,
okay. Now, how many places, establishments that you actually have been to that haven't had?
That's true.
Any part.
That is
exactly.
true.
So I'm like,
yes.
Come on now.
So there is a bathroom that you can use. There's a stand-up stall and a toilet, but there's no partition there.
Exactly.
That is correct. I have seen that, and I won't use it.
On.
I'm not trying to take a pee and watch somebody take a dump. Yeah, I'm not down for that, dude. Dump and go. I'm not sitting in there with you, bro.
Well, that's just it. I mean, we're back to basically the basis and the start of this conversation, and that is, you are in there to handle your business. If you're not comfortable, you're not going to stay in there long. Each and every one of us knows that when you go into a restroom and there's somebody else in there and you identify them, it doesn't matter, male, transgender, it doesn't matter. You're going to look and you're going to say,
understand.
I'm not going to handle my business while this person is in here, so I'm going to leave and I'll come back in
dude,
when this person's done.
I would be mad if I'm sitting there taking a dump and a guy comes in to pee. I'm not going to wipe my butt while you're peeing,
You're
dude.
too late. You're too late.
Oh.
You're already too late. What are you going to get? You're going to cut yourself short? You're gonna,
you
pull
know
it
what?
up?
I'm going to drop and roll and go. I know,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
This is crazy.
Hey, we're going to have we're going to have to pick this conversation up.
Yeah, we got to take a break.
Jimmy, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys, you're listening to Speak Your Mind here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM. We'll be right back after this message. Jesus, man, are you kidding me? Oh,
Hi, I'm Derek Stroman from the new talk show called Speak Your Mind. I have a great show lined up for you with my co-host Jimmy Zane and my featured guest host P. Hill Gutter in his segment called A Moment of Realness. On Speak Your Mind, we're asking you to do just that. I have a wonderful lineup of comedians, skits, and just a ton of interesting topics to keep listeners interested in our show. We'll have trivia questions, prize giveaways, gift certificates, and so much more. Speak Your Mind is backed by my company called Stroman Entertainment, which showcases a whole slew of entertainment, from comedy to music bands, murder mystery to drag queen shows, and also available to hire for private parties, weddings, and so on. This is not just entertainment, this is Stroman Entertainment. Log on to my website, stromanentertainment.com. Remember to listen to Speak Your Mind on Talk Radio 680 WCBM, Saturday, midnight to 1 a.m.
Why do 8 out of 10 drivers prefer Lyft over the competition? Could be that you earn up to $1,500 a week driving your own car during hours you choose. Give enough rides each week and you can keep up to 95% commission. That's right, 95%. Better yet, we'll start you off with a $500 bonus. That's right, $500 for each new Lyft driver in Baltimore. And you'll only earn more from there. Whether you're putting money toward a mortgage, saving for vacation, or just looking for a better way to earn, choose Lyft. Apply at lyftbal.com. That's lyftbal.com today. While you jot that down, here's another fun fact. Lyft is the only app that allows tipping, and 60% of our rides tip the driver. Because at Lyft, drivers come first. Be your own boss, pick your own schedule, and get paid weekly. Experience the difference of Lyft and pocket that $500 bonus by applying at lyftbal.com today. Terms apply.
And now more of Speak Your Mind with Derek Stroman and Jimmy Zane on Talk Radio 680 WCBM.
Hey, welcome back, guys, to Speak Your Mind here on Talk Radio 680 WCBM. And we got some callers apparently online for this, I guess. Who we got, Derek?
What do we have here? I just say I don't see any names. Let's take who's this? Kelzon? Kellszon. Kelzon in Parkville.
Kelzon in Parkville. You're on the air. We're on the air.
Kelzon?
Hello.
Are you there? Okay.
Yeah, I guess we don't have him on.
Okay. Do we have anybody else
sorry,
on the line?
Kelzon, we didn't know you waited
I'll
that
tell
long.
you what. Looks like we got Dustin's still on. Let's talk to Dustin for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Big time.
Give us your last words, Dustin. We're going to have a last supper for you, buddy. You're in trouble. Michelle talking about
Dustin.
Dustin.
You know what? Sorry, Michelle. That's my fault. I'm still getting familiar with this board. I just was reading from the top.
So is
to the
Michelle's
bottom.
on the air?
Michelle, are you there?
Are you Mitchell? Because Mitchell's on the air.
Hey, Mitchell. Oh, it's Mitchell.
Okay, guys. It's okay. I forgive you.
Sorry about that, Mitchell. Please forgive me.
Sorry, bud.
It's okay. What's up, guys?
What's up, Mitch? What's up?
Not too much, man. Just hot as hell here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Calling from Phoenix.
All right, we got a listener in Phoenix, man. Well,
Wow.
we know it's hot there. So speak your mind, brother. What's on your mind, man?
Well, I really like Dustin. He's a really good sketch artist. I've heard some of his material in the past, and I really liked how he did that. That was really funny.
Yeah. Well, we don't know how funny it's going to be when we're all at his funeral.
Well, it's all right.
Yeah, hey, let's not write him off yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
no
I tell you,
disrespect to Phoenix, but let's not write them off.
Yeah, Phoenix is cunning. Okay, you know what they say. You know,
she's gonna float like a butterfly, all right?
Yeah,
they say a woman scorned.
I hear it, Phoenix. I hear it in your voice, though, Queen. Like, hey, I got that feeling.
Hey, one thing you don't do
Phoenix,
is
I hear it in your voice, man.
And that's a sister too. You guys should know better. Any man knows not.
Well, let me ask you this then, Mitch.
Yeah.
So we're obviously running out of time here on Speak Your Mind, but looks like we're going to have to continue next Saturday with the callers. But I guess it's safe to presume that you are picking Dustin as the winner of Stroman's comedy Kung Fu segment.
I strongly agree with my decision. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that's one. That's one officially for Dustin. We still have a few minutes left. All my Facebook friends and all of you listeners out there, please call in as quickly as you can.
Sorry we didn't get to everybody, but believe it or not, the phone lines
really
are
the show is flying by, guys.
Yeah,
I mean, go ahead though, Mitch. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Oh, he got dropped.
Okay. Sorry about that, Mitch. But I'll tell you what. Listen, guys, this is our second show. We're still getting familiar with everything here at WCBM, so please be merciful. We will get better. It's obvious that so many minds in the room here. There's a lot.
Well, there's a lot going on, and we got
said.
callers calling in, which is great for us. That means people really listen. That's a good thing.
Call us. We love you.
Yeah, we do. We love everybody that listens to us. But hey, guys, listen, man, we thank you so much for sticking around and listening to Speak Your Mind here on WCBM. Again, this is Speak Your Mind. We're here Saturdays, midnight to 1. You're listening to Talk Radio 680 WCBM. I am Jimmy Zane. Have a good night.
I'm Derek Stroman.
Yeah, and I'm P. Hill Gutter.
And I'm Dan Cosgrove.
You guys have a safe night and a happy 4th of July. Till next time. See ya.
God bless.
Stay connected with stimulating talk and breaking news on Talk Radio 680 WCBM Baltimore and WCBM.com.